Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included on hard mode, trying to get life found away. So far, seem to be doing well, but I'm also thinking about the carnivore achievement. Actually, just got the locavore achievement last episode. A little bit concerned about that, actually. So what I'm going to do, almost wishing I did this a little bit earlier, but we'll do it now. I've got one of these guys going in a stable. Oh, right. And Grove nodes is only just started growing, but I will tell the dupes, now that I think about it, to not eat figs. We'll store figs down here. Also going up to this zone here. I want to see if I can separate this guy from eating some of these Pacus. Trying to get meat both from Lums and Pacus. We'll see how this works out. There's our newest dupe, Gigan. Actually, speaking of the bionic dupes, we've got to get down here. We've got a plan, actually, to build a pump way up there to transport hydrogen for power. Okay, so now that we've got this, actually, maybe we'll hold off just a little bit longer, just to wait for that guy to become wild. My thinking there is he's not going to starve till he becomes tame. I also would like to get some more of these growing, so we'll do that. In fact, almost wonder if I should do this now that I think about it. Reason for that is I'm thinking that's going to allow these little mimicas to go down. Oh, right. Okay, there's a couple things. First of all, I shouldn't have done that, clearly. This water getting through. I wonder which tile is giving the problem. Let's patch that up, high priority. But that reminds me, yesterday, I kind of realized that there's an issue here somewheres. Because I don't know exactly where. Maybe I'll do this just to be safe. It is quite nice to have that cool geyser going. Yeah. Looks like it was this fertilizer. Is peat strong enough? Maybe we're okay. Let's do some mopping up, though. Alright, so at least the Mimica, yeah, that was my thinking. That way I don't have to have two separate zones of them. Alright, well, we've got that. Oh, yeah, what else? We've got, should see some construction going on down here. And what I'm trying to do this time is to get the dupes to be able to load polluted water in here from the bottom so they can stay out of the heavy or high pressure hydrogen area. Alright, now I think I might bump up priority on working on this just because, well, the carnivore achievement can be quite hard, so I'm going to do a little bit of planning and we'll get to working with Pacus here. So this is what I have decided. I'm looking up here and I see that we've got a Pacu egg, but we also, importantly, have a Jabo egg, which tells me this guy has already laid an egg at 58. Okay. If I attack him, I'll get some meat, but I'll also protect these wild Pacus. So we'll see if this works out. Hold on, Pacus. We're coming for you. I believe... Oh, yeah, Pacu fillet as well. Awesome. So that's going to give me... Actually, that's that in and of itself. That's not just going to save the Pacus, but that's going to get me a little bit of meat to work on the carnivore achievement as well. Okay, so the thinking is... Let's do this... Maybe Megalo, you might do that for us, or maybe not. Actually, I'm a little bit worried that maybe this is going to be too much liquid. Maybe open this up just a little bit in case. Any progress down here? Still need to have that developed for our hydrogen. Ah, okay, the sand. Sand, messy. That's unfortunate. Okay, it didn't work out exactly as I envisioned. So that just leaves us a little bit of mopping up. We want to keep going back here. So one more tile or a ladder there. Destroying that. And let's give the command to attack this guy. Do we see one less Pacu? We might. Come on, guys. Let's go. I'll make this a priority. Okay, so with that, awesome. And hopefully, this might be a situation where we want to take that out as well. He is just freaking out there. Okay, so that gives us the Jabu Filet, which is awesome. So we should see that heading down here. 35,000 calories, Jabu Filet. Let me just make sure that the dupes know not to eat those. Smoked fish, cooked seafood, Jabu Filet. Take that off the menu. And let's just double check that that's something that's actually going to go into one of these guys. Tender brisket, but yeah, smoked fish, excellent. Oh, stress of 98 per... Oh. Okay, let's find some local material. Mafic rock. Is that something I can make? There and there. Let's do this really quickly. Somebody. And I feel like we're going to need another one of these right there as well. Actually, let's just do that. Just to avoid... I guess it's not the... Maybe I shouldn't really care about polluted water going down there. Do I want another... Oh, it happened again. Oh. Ah. Okay. Well, unfortunate. Okay, let's plug that up. And get mopping, apparently. This is a mess. Okay, where are we with their calories? Let's crank out some mush bars, apparently. Copy that. Maybe we're not quite ready for another dupe just yet. Okay, let's have a look at you. Oh, you're already tame. Boom. Love it. Alright. That being the case, this is a quick process. You are called Lum. And we're gonna feed you some figs, hopefully. Maybe don't want to actually... Oh, no. I guess we... Oh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Alright, well, that... Wait, what? Explain to me this. What? Nine. What? What? Uh, I'm okay. Apparently I'm gonna have to stare at this. Oh, what happened? I might just have to roll back and just I'm confused. We've just rolled back to cycle 37, and this is the point where I was going up here and eventually attacking this guy. And I'm just curious. We have the water leak that had occurred. So okay, fine. But let's looking at the heat. It's hot, not as hot as it was earlier. What happens between now and the next little bit? It looks like some things need to be repaired due to overheating. We're not going to get the same amount of heat this time. I think it was towards the end of this cycle when I realized the problem. What's going on up there? They still need to dig that out. I guess I am plugging that up earlier. But heat-wise, between now, let's just bump that up speed-wise. What goes on? Why did I get such extreme heat? Doesn't appear to be happening at this time. Though there was definitely heat. What is going on, game? Alright, and towards the end of this is, I think, the point where I realized there was a problem. Started kind of doing some mopping up. Let's dig that out. Maybe there's something. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Why is there a hand there? Is there a dupe in there? Bionic? Or is that just part of the decorations of the crafting stable? Or crafting, yeah, it is, okay. But still. What's going on? Water, polluted water, hitting the retro crafting table. Damage of overheating. Why are we getting this 184? What? Okay, let's watch this. It's just like instant there's some weird chemical reaction that is happening at that location. Let's do this. Maybe. What in the world is going on? Okay, it just transferred the problem down here. What in the world? Oh my goodness! Oh, metal power banks. Is that what's... Okay, yeah, they don't like water, but they don't create that kind of heat, do they? Water damage. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well. Yeah, and the bionic dupes are just not happy. Okay, apparently all because I had missed one tile here. and did not realize that I knew batteries took damage from liquid, but I didn't realize that the scalding heat that can be produced from them. Wow! How have I not noticed that before? I don't know if that's new-ish. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some mesh tiling around here just for safety. Because I don't want that happening again. And we're probably low now on metal power banks, so let's make a dozen of those. Wow! And bionic dupe down. Let's great. Megalo. Let's make you a high priority thing. No metal power banks right now. Let's make this a priority. Well, it's already 6. Oh. Well, did we ever get... no, we didn't. That addressed. Oh, and I think the other thing is if I'm going to... Maybe I'm going to pick up apparently from this spot, but Joba Filet, take that off again. Megalo's been saved. Actually, the other thing I could do, I could bring a new bionic dupe and that would up my metal power banks over the short term because I know I'm going to be getting this set up. In fact, that's already looking like it's almost ready to go, except for obviously we haven't done any planting of these Saturn critter traps. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hydrogen gas. Okay. Well, then, this is an absolute mess. I'm going to do some thinking, and we'll pick up with our next step. So this is what I'm thinking now. I'm a little bit concerned about stress, so we're going to make some of these foot massagers. Also worried that the Pacu situation may not be working out, and I want to make sure I've got enough these figs to feed these guys. So we'll be digging a path down there. The other thing, and maybe I'll make this a lower priority thing, but I want to convert this guy here. It's actually blocked off. But I want to take some of that polluted water. If we do get this Pacu working, one of the things I'm probably going to need is lots and lots of water. So that's why I want to get that going. And at the same time, the other thing is I want to get over here as well. Dig out some of these Saturn critter traps. I'm also going to get rid of these batteries. In fact, I'd like to have another hydrogen generator so we can get a power plant. We are quite stressed. It didn't take long. Oh, if I was going for the locavore achievement, oh, this is a mess. Great. Oh, this this just goes from bad to worse. It's just how it is. Okay, and what's this? Waiting repair nickel ore. Did I connect heavy watt wire somewhere where... Why is that an issue? Oh, I don't see it. I don't see the problem. We're running from a transform... Unless we don't have a battery, right? What is wrong with this circuitry here? Like, this might happen if I had a battery on it. But I'm pretty sure I do not. Oh, wow. Wow. What am I missing? And we are not getting anything done. Is it... Oh no, or was this the bionic dupe that was walking around causing damage? Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh, Stego. Oh, I see, I see. Ugh. Um, well, then. Oh my goodness. Bionic. Oh yeah, just high stress. Yeah, feeling that. um, research. Don't bother researching anything right now. I should turn that off. Okay, yeah, I see that where the damage is coming from. Guys, we really need this built. Foot massagers. Who's stress? Okay, so right now, Gigan is at 77% stress. If I can get this built, maybe we can start to address that particular situation. Okay, there's... slow things down for a moment. Megalo, Braki. How did those get built there? This was weird. Anyway, let's plant some of these, because I don't think we actually have a... oh, we do. Massage clinic. This isn't being torn out. Okay. I am going to... what a mess. What a mess. Where is some abyssalite? Must be, yeah, some over here. I'm going to really relocate some of that right next to here. Start producing some eco power banks. In fact, where are we with metal power banks? Only 3. Ouch. I think that's going to be the priority. We don't have this area set up just yet. Hoping that we're going to get... oh, there's at least one Saturn critter trap. Oh, there's another one. What's local here? Maybe igneous rock. So let's get these growing. Oh, shoot, and we don't have this setup done. Ah! Alright, I was envisioning it kind of was going to work this way, and we will... did I ever get that? Yeah, researched this as well. Put that there. Do a little disconnect there. I'm not sure that that can actually be built unless we've got a ladder, maybe. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay. You guys do not look like you're happy at all. Lots of farming is... oh, nothing's... I think I might be losing it. This is not great. This not be great at all. I mean, now this... I feel now like the little bit of water spill earlier is minor potatoes versus all the stuff that's been going on. Oh, let's at least maybe get our power plant going. We're going to get some eco power banks charging. That'll be necessary. And food. Lettuce, chabo filet. Yeah, I feel like more of these are going to be needed. Sadly. Mostly because farming's not happening. Everyone's just too stressed out. Which means I'm losing my labor, which means working on the carnivore achievement is not looking as great as I wish it were. Okay, so at least harvesting is happening. But like even pipes like this not taking a while to be built, not a good sign. Not liking it. Oh, whoops. Let's get this growing. I don't see any excess figs in here. Ah. Do we have any carpeted tiles? No, of course not. I did make note. Getting over to you is going to be so brutal. Actually, this is this is going to give me two things in my mind, though. One, I'll be able to save this guy because he's confined, but also we'll get some of the reed fiber. Probably igneous rock would be the better thing. Do this type of thing. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. Apparently, a little bit of carpeted tile here didn't do the trick. Uh-oh, we're not getting stuff built. All right, time to zoom out. Is there dupes going to far away places? Okay, what's going on down here? Okay, at least we have hydrogen on the way. But seriously, oh, sedimentary rock, but nickel. Okay, maybe that at least explains sedimentary rock, why that's not being made. Switch this out for shale. Sandstone, shale. Okay, okay. One thing I do not want to have happen is to have my dupes either destroy stuff or eat all our calories. So hoping this is going to fix that situation. But I don't want to see this run too often, because the longer dupes spin in there, well, the less time they're actually doing stuff. Okay, so we've got this Aura Grove node going. Oh, I've got empty eco power banks, but no metal power banks. Let's make a dozen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, and let me put in the charging station. So the next plan is to make sure we can get these power bank chargers built. That would at least take care of the bionic dupe situation. Hoping, anyway. Soldering station went up in priority. In fact, oh, maybe transporting the bissolite over should be another priority. Okay, and apparently some damage has been happening. Come up with a location for dupes to go when they are hurt. Tuck that way. No, never mind. Actually, yeah, I'll come up with a place. We don't want anyone to die or walk around the base really slow, for that matter. So yeah, Alos. Jeez, maybe we need another one of those. All right, Alos being attended to. And we'll take a quick moment to put in lighting access over here. Waiting for some eco power banks. 2 metal power banks are still cranking out more. Oh. This is getting nuts. I might actually even need put in another one. Maybe even another one just to be safe. Nobody can die. Nobody can die. I really feel like I'm neglecting the carnivore achievement. Just trying to survive. I'm going to take a moment to see if there's anything I can do. Well, I'm glad I took a moment to look at my Pacus and the whole carnivore achievement stuff. I see this guy is currently crowded. So we're going to make a priority of removing eggs. Let's see, that'll be something that'll need to be automated. Make sure we get some eco power banks chargers going. That'll help the bionic dupe situation at least. Okay, are you happy? Okay, good. So that gives us, I assume, these are going to be tame Pacus that I can immediately convert to meat, should I want. Or these could be Pacus that produce more Pacus if I want to run it that way. I actually don't know what I'm doing at this point. One thing I am familiar with is bionic dupes, so let's get some, let's get this system working. How come I don't see empty? We've got a bunch, maybe I need to up the priority. This. Somebody move some stuff around. Ah, there we go. Okay, awesome. All right, so 3 of those are charging. So I'm hoping I'm going to be in a situation where I won't need as many metal power banks being produced anymore. So that's one thing. Now, yeah, I've got water. Yeah, maybe let's just get this this done. I think I've got to really think about my system for Pacus. We've got a little bit of time. This guy is currently happy, and these eggs are in the process 50%. How much did they change? Ooh, 20% a cycle. That's not bad. Yeah, let's. I might actually leave it for the day because I need to think a little bit. But at least the Aura Grove nodes are going. Eco power. Oh, right. That means we're going to start consuming a lot more power with that. Well, we want that to be above. Maybe 600. Aha, boom. And what is that doing? Absolutely nothing. Great. So we'll have that go down like that. I think what I had intended. Yeah, oh, it's already set and ready to go. Awesome. Oh, how much hydrogen do we have? 26 kilograms in each of those locations. Stress. I don't see anyone here. Okay, I may have just gotten in what I'll call a better situation than I was in before. We're just going to finish off with this little setup so I can know that this Cool Slush Geyser can output more liquid. And with that, we'll have lots of liquid to play with later on to see if the mix of this lum here, currently not feeling like we've got enough excess figs for more than one. Plus the Pacus can ultimately deliver us the carnivore achievements. It's been quite a stressful episode. I was not expecting. I thought things were going pretty good, and well, I think things are looking better. Okay, I see tune-ups here. I love to see that. All right, let's just slow things down. I'm going to take one look around, and maybe I'll put in my final comments for the day, and we'll call it there. Where I give you my final comments, let me just take you through some of the comments from the last episode, at least as the time of this filming. Looking good without too much heat concerns now. Should be able to stabilize enough to get the 100 cycle survival achievement. That's Darkfire. Well, that was the end of the last episode. Hopefully you feel the same way at this point. It was looking a little a little risky for a little bit, but I think we're okay. Next one is, this is the most unique O&I channel. We come here for the pain and we never leave disappointed. What do I say to this? You're welcome. Is that wrong to say? One of my most favorite channels of 2025. That's awesome. And that's actually the that user's name. That's awesome. And time to research rechargeable power banks, reduce, reuse, recycle. That's dark light flash. Yeah. So well, I've got that now. So yeah, super. Thank you. Thank you for that note. Power bank chargers are going. I agree with you. Super important to get that in. Oh, all right. Well, I'll take a moment now to collect my final thoughts. Okay, so final thoughts for today. One, things were looking shaky, but I think we're looking much more decent. And two, as far as the carnivore achievement is concerned, here's my thinking, what I hope to be able to do over time. First of all, I hope to get more of tame lums in here. I just thinking I need to wait for these Orgrove nodes to expand. I did keep as many wild Orgrove nodes growing just so I could get a little bit of extra figs. I don't think oh, you know what? Let's disable harvesting. But the other thing is the Pacus, and I think growing some sea comb is gonna be a thing. The other thing is I don't want the dupes have to go all the way over here. Tropical Pacu, cool. Does that okay? That you're actually fine in terms of this. We're clearly going to have to automate this, but I'm thinking I also may want to relocate this to somewhere around here. We've got lots of water, so I don't think water's going to be the problem. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for your comments and your likes and just watching along. Super motivating to keep giving this a go. I'll see you next time. Till then, chair plane, oxygen not included.